Want to learn how to earn Air Canada status without flying a single flight? I'll show you how in this video. Hey guys, how's it going? This is Daniel, TheLandMiler, and today I'm going to be showing you how to earn Air Canada Elite status without having to board a single flight this year. We're also going to be going over what this status can do, as well as how you can fly business class for free by using the E-Upgrades with your status. If you're new to the channel, I talk about credit cards, points and miles, how to fly the world in first and business class, so if that's something that you're interested in, please consider subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell. This offer is called the Advance Your Status offer, and you should have received an email if you are holding on to one of Aeroplan's premium credit cards. This would include either the personal or business Aeroplan American Express card, the TD Aeroplan Visa Infinite Privilege, and the CIBC Aeroplan Visa Infinite Privilege. If you haven't already activated the offer, I will leave a link in the description below in order for you to activate it. Air Canada is offering a 1-level status bump for a minimum spend requirement of any of those Aeroplan credit cards. So there are actually two different Advanced Your Status offers. It really depends on when you picked up that Aeroplan credit card. The first version of the card is for those who picked up their card between January 1st and July 11th of this year. For this offer, you'll need to spend $10,000 between July 11th and November 30th of this year. What's amazing is that you'll get a 1-level status bump regardless of which status you're currently at with Air Canada. If you have no status, you'll get 25K. If you have 25K, you'll get 35, 35 to 50, 50 to 75, and if you're at 75, you'll get bumped to Super Elite. All of these statuses will last until the end of 2022. For those who are already a Super Elite member, you'll get 25,000 status qualifying miles, 25 status qualifying segments, and 3,000 status qualifying dollars for you to reach status in 2023. If you had the Aeroplan card prior to January 1st of this year, then you'll qualify for the second version of this offer. All of the spend requirements and status levels are the exact same. However, instead of that November 30th, you have only until October 15th to hit that spend requirement. So, what's the point of having Aeroplan Elite status? Well, there are a bunch of different benefits with having Elite status, whether you are 25K or Super Elite. But we're going to be focusing on the two most important ones, which is the Aeroplan points discount and E-Upgrade credits. Because I think the majority of viewers here are doing Aeroplan point redemptions, we're going to be focusing on redemption-based benefits. One of the best perks with Air Canada Elite status is that you actually get a discount with redeeming Aeroplan points. Aeroplan does have a dynamic rewards chart when redeeming for Aeroplan flights, but if you have an Aeroplan affiliated credit card and Elite status, you can get a discount. If we took a look at a sample flight without logging into an Aeroplan account, we can see that something like a Toronto to Vancouver in business class would cost around 29,600 points as an example. Once I log on to my Aeroplan account, which is connected to both my Aeroplan credit card and my Air Canada Elite status, the amount decreases to 23,800 points for the exact same flight. While this may not be a huge discount, the amounts do add up in the long run, especially if you're booking a bunch of short or medium haul flights. With that being said, this Aeroplan discount does complement the second most important benefit on our list, which is getting E-Upgrade credits. E-Upgrade credits are essentially a means for you to upgrade your Air Canada flight. Depending on which fare you book in and which destination you want to go to, you can use your E-Upgrade credits to upgrade from economy to premium economy or even business class. They do have some rules depending on which fare you purchase, and all of those are outlined in the E-Upgrades manual in the Air Canada website. Let's use the Toronto to Vancouver route again, but this time let's look at booking an economy class ticket and see how we can use our E-Upgrades to upgrade into business class. When I first searched this flight, I noticed that this date was not really good to fly in business class. Ever since Air Canada moved to a dynamic pricing model, the prices do go up quite significantly, especially if the business class cabin for that date is close to capacity. However, it does look like the economy class tickets are still regularly priced, if not at a discount. Upon first glance at the search screen, there actually isn't anything that references the E-Upgrades. You'll need to click the sort and filter button off to the side in order to turn on the E-Upgrade option and set your preferred class to business. Once that's done, you'll be able to see which Air Canada flights are available for upgrade. You can technically upgrade to premium economy for fewer E-Upgrades, but I think at that point, from a value perspective, you're better off paying a few more credits to get the full upgrade to business. From the economy class drop down, there are 3 reward classes, and the amount of E-Upgrades varies depending on which ticket you book. So if you want to book the standard at 9.4K, upgrading to business would cost 11 E-Upgrade credits and $250. If you book the flex fare at 15.9, then it would only cost 10. However, probably most practical and inexpensive in my opinion would be the Latitude fare, where you'll end up paying 20.9 thousand points, but you'll only need to use 4 credits in order to upgrade the flight. Another reason to book the Latitude fare is because of the clearance window. Air Canada has a policy in which they reserve the right to keep selling that same ticket up until a few days before the actual flight, where they're okay with approving your upgrade request. For Latitude fares, there is no clearance window, so you should be able to get your upgrade cleared instantly. If you compare this to booking directly in business class, which is costing you 50,700 points, this is an over 30,000 Aeroplan point in savings. Although this is probably not going to be the same case every single time because not all business class cabins are always full all the time, this still makes it a great use case to book flights that are close to the flying date without spending an excessive amount of points. For those of you who are making the grind to 25K status, you will be getting 20 E-Upgrade credits along with an additional 5 if you choose it as one of your selected benefits. The E-Upgrade requirements are split between 2 different categories. You have your North American and Sun destinations and international destinations. For Latitude fares booked on North American flights, it costs 4 E-Upgrade credits to upgrade into business class. For international destinations, 13 credits are required. This means that the 25 E-Upgrade credits you'll be getting as a 25K status member won't be enough to get you a round trip internationally, but it can get you a one-way in an international flight and 3 one-ways if you're doing North America and Sun destinations. If used in this fashion, the complimentary E-Upgrade credits that you get with your status will save you tens of thousands of Aeroplan points, as well as increase some flexibility in the case that flights don't have much availability in business class. This offer is even more convenient for those who picked up that recent $150,000 offer on the American Express Aeroplan Reserve card. You're going to be meeting that $6,000 spending threshold anyways on the card on your way to meeting the $10,000 in order for you to get your status upgrade. While this is a very tempting offer, my only piece of advice is to not spend money that you don't plan on spending already. Although status is a very valuable thing, I don't think it justifies spending another $4,000 for absolutely no reason. I think that while status does bring a lot of value, I think that it's also very important to maintain good financial habits. But if you're only a couple $100s from meeting the mark, I definitely think that splurging a little bit does justify the upgraded status. You can almost think of it as buying several upgrades into business class for a small fee. And hopefully by next year, we'll actually be able to use the E-Upgrade credits to go whether it's an international destination or just within Canada for a few short trips. If you enjoyed today's content and would like to support the channel, please give this video a quick thumbs up, as well as considering subscribing to the channel and turning on that notification bell for even more travel hacking content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.